dear friends, parents, teachers, my dear children. It is my pleasure and privilege to be an integral part of this very important day in the world. As global citizens, we recognize we have to eradicate extreme poverty. We have to bring in gender equality. We have to give universal education. We have to necessarily recognize terminal illness should be fixed. And we also have to recognize, most of all, environment sustainability is going to drive the future generation. Environment sustainability is not an ordinary issue. Our children and grandchildren should have better life than what we have had. Sustainability is all about ensuring our future generation is well off than the present. That is precisely the reason we need to set in the right kind of mission. Universal sustainability in terms of environment, rising sea level, increasing temperature, carbon emissions, endangering animals, animal extinction, and again, deforestations are all the current creations of the humanity. And we have to recognize, as individual or institution, countries or continents, we have to come together, set a collective mission, shared vision, shared leadership again, to ensure environment sustainability comes in for greater prosperity of humanity. Human dignity again. If you look at the changing dynamics of the world, in terms of financial crisis, we are talking, even after 6 years, sustainable. The world at large is not going to sustain long-term prosperity unless we realize it's one world, one dignity, one religion, one humankind, that is human dignity. And to prosper and sustain this value at large, we have to recognize the single most challenge is to bring in environment sustainability. And that is what we need to recognize, whether it is water or food. The child was talking so well. I was so inspired by the thoughts which was hitting nature. 6.8 billion people as on date in the world, this planet. It's going to be over 9 billion by 2050. Perhaps some of us may not be in this planet, but our children and grandchildren are going to be living, and they have to have better living than what we have. Food security is a major concern. If you look at the water today, water conservation is a key. Again, water pollution is endangering the solvency of sustainability in terms of water generation and recycling. Extraordinary set of challenges. If you look at the carbon emission, industrialized world today has been polluting, and advanced economies have sustained greater prosperity on account of industrial expansion. Incremental growth today is coming out of the emerging markets. And again, if you look at countries like India, extraordinary economic momentum. To sustain the economic momentum, they need to recognize pollution, infrastructure creation to contain the carbon emission is required. Again, economics plays a bigger role than economics. Extraordinary set of challenges in ensuring sustainability comes in. That is precisely the reason Manula was mentioning. I had the privilege of cutting across the globe 10 years before, showcasing the seriousness of global warming and climate change. I picked up two mock toys. One is the alligator, another one is the python. Around the world, I was doing a technical presentation wearing this costume. I especially designed this special costume showcasing the importance of environment sustainability. The younger generation has to be having a culture of recognizing the importance of futuristic options, and we'll continue to do so. I compliment the Media Plus and the team, recognizing the social risk and ensuring, whether it is anti-smoking or other environmental support, they are engaged in a very meaningful trade. And I compliment the entire team, and I compliment the parents who are interested in making sure environment is a key factor for our sustainability for the futuristic option. Doha Bank and me are committed to make sure we contribute to society. A good person creates a good community. A set of good community created good nations. A set of good nations can create good planet. We need to create good planet for our children and grandchildren. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
And to present the certificate of appreciation to Doha Bank, I request all officials of Anti-Smoking Society to come forward and together to present this certificate of appreciation to Dr. Seetharaman.